1870 to 1960. Now he lived a long time. 1872 to 1920. Why am I showing all of this? Why am I showing this space here? 1894 to 1960. Because the world we live in will have us believe that 1917, 60, this one is 1885 to 1960, 1882 to 1962. This long period of time human beings were on the earth, but yet they will have us believe that everyone died at 40 years old in the 1800s. Everybody died at 40 years old, but I would argue, go to your local cemetery and find out that people lived a long, long time. Look at it. 1830 to 1903. 1812 to 1884. 1867. Ooh, this was a baby. To 1868. Aww, so sad. 1862 to 1925. And you'll just see tons of this stuff everywhere. You know, they tell us that our founding fathers. Uh-oh. No. They tell us that our founding fathers, the oldest was Benjamin Franklin, like 60 years old. He was like so old. And everyone else, you know, no one lived to be, you know, everyone died by the time they were 45 years old. 50-year-old was an old man. Go to your local cemetery. You will find out that people live into the 80s and 90s. And let me tell you this. This is without medication. The medications that we have today that are supposedly keeping us so much longer alive. You sure about that? Everyone I know is dying of cancer. It appears that everyone I know is sick. But we have logic, I guess. And we have to start thinking logically and saying to ourselves, it's possible that everything we've been told by the group of people that are pulling these strings. I said it in my Facebook that we refer to, and I like to refer to these people as the not milk. And the not milk are the proverbial puppet masters. They're the ones that have all the power and that move strategically and incrementally. And with these incremental steps, what we can do is recognize that it's possibly some sort of ruse, some sort of there's some sort of like trick being played, you know. And come to the cemetery. The cemeteries they're beautiful. Some of the, look at this, my God, look at this. I gotta get out. I gotta see this. This is phenomenal work here. Okay, where's my button to get out of this? Here we go. Take a look at this. Make sure I'm in park. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. Now let's see what's going on here. 1856 to 1943. Come on, this is a 90-year-old person right there. Look at this one. 1889 to 1966. 1894 to 1966. So this person and this person died on the same day or in the same year. Look at this. 1859. To 1932. Look at this. Rockford, New Jersey. January 1896 to July of 1968. Where are all the 40-year-olds that died? 1898 to 1971. Come on. We lived a long time before modern medicine. Before the pharmaceuticals spent all that money to promote lies. Let me change this. Let me back that up. These pharmaceutical companies and these not milk establishment have done everything they can to have us believe that we all died. By the time we were 40, that we need to take a pill a day to ensure that we'll live, unlike the people before us. But if we look around, this is what happens. None of us are getting out of this alive. But do we have to be manipulated and duped and played and tricked the whole way? The whole ride, I got to be lied to? The whole ride, I got to be led to believe that we all died at 40 years old and I should be lucky that I'm here right now? Come on. People lived a long time. Look. This is 1839 to 1922. 1844 to 1928. 1869 to 1962. Come on. Look at that name though. Conover. Come on. Come on. Where are all of these people that didn't live to be over 40? It looks like there was a world that was full of old people. Old people everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there was an old person. Don't get it twisted. This is a beautiful cemetery. I'll put where I am in the description box. I was on my way to Newark. I always say Newark, like Newark. Wow, look at this. It's beautiful out here. But you can go to your local cemetery and you can look and find out that people lived long. People lived 70s, 80s, 90s. Was regular in the 1800s, 1700s, all that. And for us to just imagine that it wasn't like that is foolish. Look at this, how beautiful this is. Wow. Boom. Look at this. 1959, 1958, and 1973. Benz. Hey, Claire Benz. So yeah, I stop all around the United States of America and I go to cemeteries. And it's not up until recently that I actually started to do the math with the kids. And we're like doing the math and my son is like, no, Dad, that means that person was like 90 years old. And I'm like, huh? So then I started to search and I could not find I could not find these 40-year-olds that were like everywhere. They didn't exist. It's just tons of people that died in the 80s and 90s. And this is just a small section. When I was coming off the highway, there's a section which I don't have time to go. I'm gonna go eat with the kids. And what we're doing is I'm driving like this weird section off the highway, and it looked like some of the stones were in wood. So I'm gonna take an opportunity to go over there, bring the family, bring the kids, and I haven't had a picnic yet in the cemetery, but I'm close to that. I'm almost there. I really am, because we should be rewarding these people that lived so long, and the world will tell us, no, it's not true. We didn't live that long. We died. Yeah, right. I'm gonna knock it off. Stop lying to me. I'm tired of being lied to. Aren't you? Aren't you tired of the ruse that's been played on you? This so-called game, some sort of trick? Everybody died at 40 years old. Our bones couldn't take it. I mean, I've actually heard physician after physician say silly stuff like that. Thank you. On the internet, thank you. Look how nice and pleasant people are in Jersey. No one honked, no one screamed, no one lost control of their senses because I was leaving. Oh, and I was leaving out of a cemetery, so, you know, they just feel like, you know. Anyway, but as a child, I used to ride my bicycle along this cemetery, and I didn't understand how people could live across the street from that. And I wasn't sure whether that was my own thought, or was that a thought that was put part of a program, or was that a thought, oh my God, look at this hair. Wow. I gotta say something. That's amazing hair you have. I had to pull over and tell you your hair is amazing.
Thank you.
I never seen it like that. It looks so good.
Thank you.
I gotta show you this. Come on, let's on my phone. Look at this. All right, she's gonna come right there. It's the biggest afro you've ever seen. We're missing it. But it was a gray afro. Like, you know, from a person is like, you know, in their 40s or 50s, and their hair just gets all gray. So the whole entire head was gray. Big, huge afro. Amazing. Afros are popping right now. Anyway, I digress from that afro lady. So cool though, that big old fro like that, bouncing. So now, we need to go to cemeteries. We need to look around. You need to say, hey, let me see what this guy Elvis is talking about, if there's any validity to it. And look down and do the math. See how, if this is a lie, and I know the word lie feels very conspiratorial, but if, let's say, this is an untruth, if this is not, I'm actually going to pull over again. I mean, Jersey just had so much going on. I just saw something pretty interesting. It's going to take me forever to get to where I'm going. But, you know, most people are en route to the mall. I'm en route to inspiration. Not that I'm looking for a muse or anything like that. What's going on here? Oh, the guy stopped. I got more cars. It's a lot of cars driving around these little tiny towns. It's like everyone has a car and everyone is going shopping. You know? I have this broken side mirror. They told me 2 weeks before I can drop the car off, you know, to get that done. It's ridiculous. 2 weeks I gotta wait. So that side mirror, I have the mirror, I just need it installed. And everybody's booked. Look at this thing here. Wow. Haven't seen one of these before. Almost looks like Something out of a circus. I'll show you in a sec if I can get to it. Okay, here we go. Look at that. How cool is this? You don't see these too often. I've never seen one. Don't even know what it is. Holy moly. Look at that. Look at this little thing. Battery back there. Looks like he tried to disconnect it, but it's still a little touching. Look at this. Historic. I think this is a convertible. This is like a hard top you can take apart. Yeah, I think you can take this hard top off. Look at the gutter. You don't see gutters in cars like that anymore. We need to bring back the gutters, man. Channel that water. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I got a little bit of a chill in my bones. It's a little chilly out there, I have to be honest. And I am loving every turn I make, how there's something just, something cool just lurking in the background. It's pretty cool. There's two of these I've had now. Be aware, I'm having a chocolate. It's dark chocolate. And I must say, it's pretty dang good. It's nothing like that dark chocolate. See, I hate when it gets like this color. I had one earlier and it wasn't all cloudy like this, it gets that oxidated look. Thank you again. Boom.